I'm missing the Multnomah County Parade, but I could not miss this.
I know, me too, right.
All right then. I'm a candidate who carries his own tea. Oh, wow.
And then Siegfried will get you mic'd up.
Okay.
All mic'd up.
Yes, well, my name is Mike. So, yes.
And where would you like me?
Okay, by all means.
Just as long as you're behind the camera, you're
Oh,
good.
okay. So like right here?
You are currently behind the camera, so you're fine.
Okay.
I don't know. But I promise you my arms won't get in the way. Yes, yes. But yeah, but I just want to walk around, like, see the camera. And then I thought this was like a radio interview.
So I've had a lot of people be confused about that because we're a radio station and they don't expect us to do video. But they are video.
Okay. And then will we be able to use this video on our campaigns, websites and whatnot?
It'll be out on YouTube, so it should be like pretty easily like embeddable.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then I'll need the paper.
Okay. Just on you on the floor?
No, give it to me. Well, this is the nice thing about having a foot. You can do like this, and nobody will ever see. But is this out of the shot?
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, but I feel like I
Definitely
want to
so.
walk around, do some. Be creative. Be the John Golden. I know you were never
Okay.
to be.
I'm no Michael Bay, so.
Yes. Okay, so this is out of the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Let me quickly just tell you some things about what we're doing.
Okay.
Firstly, after I ask a question, I'm gonna have you pause and then respond. That's just for editing purposes in the video. We're gonna pull my voice out and put the question on the screen. So my voice isn't just on top of your voice, that will be important. I'm gonna have you look straight into the camera.
Okay.
Try your best not to look at me.
Yeah, you gotta scoot.
Push this chair back over to where it
Well,
was
it's gonna be
once.
very difficult with all this eye candy. Holy
Yeah.
moly. But
It's
yes,
it's
I will try my darndest.
So yeah, just the camera is the voter.
So look in the lens, not the X cam, or
Yeah, just look straight into the lens.
okay.
If you see me like throw a hand up over here, then I'm telling you to like remind you to look back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yes, because I won't be throwing my hands up ever. Yes.
There. All right.
If you need to pause or stop to think about anything, just feel free.
Well, what if I have to drink tea? Is that allowed, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're pre-recorded,
Okay.
so.
Well, no, because it's nice to see, the voters seeing, the candidate in action. If I can drink tea, then surely I can pass a progressive bill for affordable housing, fair free TriMet, safer biking,
Yeah.
This is definitely not my first round. I ran for governor 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I did. I placed 4th out of 19 candidates, and this was with no money.
People.
Yeah, because it was the first time in 60 years we didn't have an incumbent or
Oh.
a former governor on the ballot.
Fair enough,
Because
that's true.
Madam Brown was term limited because of how she got into the mansion.
Yeah, I worked on her campaign in 2018.
Oh wow!
So, I know that.
yes. And then don't be afraid, you can like walk around, get some
Okay.
angles, yes.
I don't
It's
wanna
not
just-
every day you're being interviewed by a radio.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Well, ready to go? Introduce yourself. What's your name and what are you running for?
My name is Michael Trumbull. I'm running for District 4 City Council, and I live in Goose Hollow. I live in Portland Towers, which actually overlooks Providence Park. The sights are amazing, and I like to make the city work again.
What attractions should Portland grow to make this a better place for people to live, play, and visit?
Well, obviously we could use a lot more parks, like Oak Park. There's like mini amusement parks. We could also do a lot of things in the current parks, like the McCall Park. A lot of times there are fairs, but sadly they're not affordable for a lot of low-income Portlanders. And so if we can make it more affordable with subsidies or where the city steps in to be able to help people afford them, so everybody can partake of the parks, the recreations, the hiking, and just make it more affordable.
What infrastructure or resources should there be to support culinary pursuits?
Well, the city does have a lot of money, and there's no reason why we can't spend that money on grants, scholarships, or maybe we could even have programs where the city pays their tuition, and in exchange They agreed to work for public housing or public programs, social services, in lieu of paying their tuition, because culinary is very important, and a lot of catering companies, small businesses will do that, and the city can definitely be the driving force to get culinary in there. And we could even maybe attract celebrity chefs like Gordon Ramsay. I love the man. I've actually been on the filming of one of his Hell's Kitchen premiere episodes, and let me tell you, it was very, very enlightening.
How should the city of Portland plan for future revenue needs?
We need to think outside the box. And right now, the 1% or the wealthy are not paying enough, and we need to tax the hell out of the wealthy. A lot of people don't remember, but during the World War II, at the time of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 1% were paying 90% of their income in taxes. And despite that, we had powerhouses like the Rockefellers earning millions, which would be trillions in today's dollars. And so we need to look at ways we can make them pay, whether it's an excise tax. If you can afford a Tesla, you can afford to pay $1,000 sales tax or an excise tax. Or we can even tax our profits. We can tax the sale of the homes they're selling for $1 million plus. We just need to get creative in being able to find the revenue to tax, because it is there. We just have to have somebody like me who will never be caught sitting on the sands doing nothing, holding these fat cats responsible and paying their fair share.
This region is one of the 10 most habitable, and therefore we should expect population growth. What is our responsibility to accommodate people who want to call Portland home?
Well, first and foremost, affordable housing. People should not be paying 60, 70, 80% of their income in rent. Next, we need to make sure that Portland is safe. And the way we do that is we actually need to find housing for a lot of the homeless. And the way that we do that is make sure that we get them into programs, whether they're needing drug rehabilitation. I'm actually one of the very few candidates who is in favor of involuntary commitment to make sure that those suffering from drugs on the streets actually get the help, whether they want it or not, because leaving them on the streets is not an option and it's not working. And I want Portland to become the third city in the country to have fare, free public transit. Albuquerque, New Mexico has already done it, and the fares that we pay to TriMet only go to actually fund 7% of the overall budget. And if we were fare free, the low income could afford it, and business people who live in downtown, work in downtown Portland, could use reliable transit. And what I would also like to do is take the TriMet underground downtown Portland, so we can actually have more trips. The reason the MAX only has 2 cars is because of the size of the streets of downtown Portland. If they were underground, we could have 3 or 4 cars, we could have more trips, more frequency, and we could eliminate the bottleneck at the steel bridge. So, affordable housing, fare-free TriMet, and obviously safer biking. I would like us to adopt the Parisian model where they have no cars downtown, and it is all on foot, on bike, or on public transit. We can expand the streetcar and make it so much more greener and really make Portland even more beautiful than it already is.
100 years ago, Portland leaders established the Bull Run Reservoir to keep clean drinking water for future generations. What is one thing Portland should be doing now for future generations?
Right now, we have got to clean up the CI hub. I'm one of the few city council candidates who wants to decommission the entire site and force all those companies like Zenith to take those toxic chemicals away. When the earthquake happens, and it will happen, we are going to be in a world of pain, because paramedics are only trained to deal with one chemical at a time, and there are thousands of chemicals in the CAI hub. And we need to actually give us a list of all of the chemicals that are on the properties to make sure we can encounter them. But CAI hub, we've got to decommission it, make it safer, and make sure the soil is more robust, because right now it's